And welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise rebuild. Here today we have the AFC conference game versus the Kansas City Chiefs. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. I hope you're all having a great day. Please leave a like, comment down below what you thought of today's action, and don't forget to subscribe. As the Houston Texans are coming off of a defensive victory versus the Las Vegas Raiders, beating them 31-28 in a ball game where first quarter we scored 3 turnovers. We got 3 turnovers, all went for 6, and then after that, offensively, we did absolutely nothing. Both quarterbacks looked awful. Both running games were relatively the same, and then defensively for both teams put up quality numbers across the board. We were able to get pressure though, and we were able to get more turnovers and turn them into points. So overall, we got to really see if our offense can now kind of pick it up a little bit here in the playoffs. We have one more game here to go before the, of course, Super Bowl. The Chiefs, though, they're coming off of an impressive victory, beating the Baltimore Ravens 34-10 in a ball game where Patrick Mahomes, I assume, did not take over. I guess it was their defense and their running game. Patrick did run in 2 times. This should be a very, very fun matchup here. You know, I wouldn't want it any other way. We have yet to play against this Chiefs team during this season, and you know, they are really the rivals of this team. You know, if there's any team that has really taken advantage or taken us out of opportunities to win and get to the playoffs, it has been the Kansas City Chiefs. So, you know, we just got to get through this practice with hopefully no injuries, and then we'll check out this Chiefs roster, and then we'll get into this ball game here, which is right now going to be a very important game for us. So we're healthy, so let's go check out this Chiefs team and then get into today's action. And here are your Kansas City Chiefs, led by, of course, Patrick Mahomes, Creed Humphrey, who will be injured today, Chris Jones, you have Trent McDuffie, Joe Tooney, Nick Bolton. A lot of the same roster from the beginning of this franchise. You know, they really haven't changed too much, but the receiver position really has. They still have Juju, but Marcus Callaway is their new number 2. They have Abbott here, Tim Patrick here, who's, I feel like he has not played at all throughout this franchise. He's just been injured. Still have Travis Kelce, you know how dominant he can be. But the Chiefs have really put a lot of attention across this offensive line. They have young talent across the board. You know, David, Morgan, Max, and then, of course, Luke is here. But they have a quality defense. You know, they brought in Zach Allen here. They still have Chris Jones, Whitehead here, who they traded for. They have Paul Choice, who is one of my favorite young playmakers. This Chiefs team is overall, a top to bottom, one of the best rosters in the league. I think to stop them offensively, just keep Patrick Mahomes off the field. It's going to be up to Dameon Pierce to do so and beat them defensively with our offense, you know, running the football. And welcome to the AFC Championship game here today. It's the number 1 seed, the Houston Texans, versus the number 2 seed, the Kansas City Chiefs. It's Patrick Mahomes versus Mason Pryor. 2 quarterbacks here who've honestly have had very good careers. Of course, Patrick Mahomes, a league MVP, a Super Bowl MVP. Mason Pryor, this is his first time in a championship game, in a conference game, trying to get to his first ever Super Bowl here. And if he can do so, it will solidify himself as the best quarterback in Texans franchise history as their quarterback. For Patrick Mahomes, he's been here, he's done that. He knows how to win these games. This Chief team knows how to beat us, and they know how to beat us very well. Though we had beaten them in the last few meetings, so hopefully we can continue to do so. These are 2 teams that are pretty much have become rivals throughout this franchise for us, and the Chiefs have always eluded us. We're finally hopefully can get a victory over them versus Andy Reid. Let's get into this championship game. And leading out his offense here, Number 15, Mason Pryor. Pryor, 34 touchdowns, 20 interceptions of the regular season. A week ago, he threw 1 touchdown and 3 interceptions and had a fumble. He did not look good. It was the defense that carried us. Now, can he put together a complete ball game and solidify himself as a good quarterback in this league? We need him to play well today. Houston will start at their own 25-yard line here in the I formation. Dameon Pierce will get the call now as Pierce goes right up the middle and he's going to get 4 yards. Our game plan offensively is very simple. Keep Patrick Mahomes off the field and put up as many points as we possibly can. Here comes Pat Vereen and he's going to lose a couple yards here. Good job by Bo Hunter. This will force a 3rd down and 8 here for Mason Pryor, who will turn to an empty look. He looks to throw, slings it over the middle. He wants Gino Duvall, the rookie receiver, who reels it down for 24. Excellent job there. Perfect trust there by Mason Pryor, trusting his rookie receiver. And we know next week it will be either the Arizona Cardinals or the Carolina Panthers, 2 really underrated teams here. Whoever wins this ball game will face one of those 2 teams. Ball placed right around midfield here, sticking with the 2 tight end formation motion. Now Paul Wilkerson as he's going to get the call here, and this KC defense is right there reading that play perfectly. This Houston offense stalled a lot last week, and hopefully this week we can have a little bit of a different story. Pryor looks to throw this time, and he finds Nico Collins, who is left wide open. He picks up the 1st down and a lot more. When in doubt, trust in number 12. Very good opening possession here for Houston. Pryor now will turn to Pierce. Pierce cuts it back inside. He now is able to get 11 yards here. Good hard running there, as now Tevin Booth is shaken up on the field. It's our starting right tackle. 2nd down and 5 here inside the 20 of KC. Houston's looking to strike first as Bolton is there with an excellent tackle. Houston faces a 3rd down and 3 here. Thankfully, Booth is okay. Pryor looks to throw. He wants Collins yet again, and he got him. 1st down and more. Goal to go now here for this Houston team. 1st down and goal here at the 4, now in the I formation. Pryor hand the ball off to Pierce, and Pierce will find the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. Excellent first possession here for this Houston offense. Last week couldn't do really anything, and now this week they were having a great start. Touchdown, Houston. There was a holding call on the kickoff. That means Patrick Mahomes will have to start at his own 10-yard line here. Already having to deal with adversity. Patrick Mahomes, a league MVP, a Super Bowl MVP. How will he play against this Houston defense, though? He's first place, taking a shot deep down the field, and it's almost caught there. Oh my goodness, you can't leave a receiver like that wide open. I think keeping Patrick Mahomes in the pocket here and not letting him bounce it outside, running it himself, is our game plan defensively, as Hilaire here will gain a yard. 3rd down and 9 here. And now Patrick is trying to avoid a quick 3 and out. He looks to throw, slings it over the middle. Good reception here over the middle, and that's going to extend this possession here. I don't know if Patrick Mahomes has really played against a defense like we have constructed here today. And this is going to be picked off here. Jabril Peppers going back the other way. Peppers in this defense a week ago in the 1st quarter had 3 turnovers going for 6. And they start off here hot yet again here. Peppers, the veteran safety, will now give Mason Pryor a short field here. Now can Pryor put up another score to give us a 2-score lead? Pryor will start in the shotgun here. Gonna hand the ball off here to Pat Vernon. The veteran runner is able to get 3 yards here. Now you got to take advantage of the gift that Patrick Mahomes very rarely gives. Here comes Pryor. He looks to throw. He wants Richard Palmer, and that's off his hands. Now Houston faces a 3rd down and 7. Pryor takes a stab. KC sends a blitz. Almost going to get home here. He's going to get McBride, and McBride out of bounds, and Houston will have to settle for 3. Here comes Matt Gay for the 40-yard field goal attempt now. Trying to keep this game up by 2 scores, and we'll do exactly that. Jabril Peppers gives us a gift of 3 points. Well, now if you're Patrick, you're down by 10. No need to panic here. Got plenty of football left to go here. Gonna motion Marcus Callaway here. Fakes it to him, and the running back is now Patrick Mahomes is gonna look to run it himself here. Jabril Peppers can't bring him down. Jalen Petrie won't, and Patrick will slide safely for 28. That's not a type of play that I expect Patrick Mahomes to be able to make even at 30 years old. Here comes Hilaire yet again. Gonna break free through this vaunting defense as he weaves through for 12. Empty look now here for Mahomes. 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Mahomes takes the snap. He looks to throw. Quickly gets the ball to Kelsey as Travis Kelsey's able to extend this drive. A very efficient possession here for Mahomes as he's trying to put up his own score here. Mahomes looks to throw quickly again to Kelsey. Kelsey is breaking the first tackle for 5. Second down and 5 here. Five passes, 5 runs here for this KC offense. Right back to this ground game here. And they're keeping our defense honest here. Gain of 4. Third down and 1 here. Houston's trying to force only a field goal. Hilaire breaks initial contact. And does he get the first down? He doesn't. This Houston defense rallies. It took 3 defenders to do so. And that will force KC to settle for 3. And here at the beginning of the second quarter, KC's down by 10, and they're looking to go for it here. 4th down and 1. Hilaire's the carrier, and he gets the first down and more. Excellent job there by this offensive line. You're Andy Reid. You gotta have guts here to help out your veteran quarterback here. Mahomes in the shotgun, right back to this ground and pound game. I don't know if you really should lean on that too much, but gain of 2 more. It's a 3rd down and 7 now. Trying to force a field goal attempt here. Mahomes takes the snap. He looks to throw. Flush out of the pocket, and he has open field in front of him. Touchdown, Kansas City. It started this drive off with a 28-yard run by Mahomes. Now he will finish it off here with an easy 7-yard run for a touchdown. And that 4th down was important here. My goodness. Well, now it's Mason Pryor's turn. He'll start at his own 29-yard line, up by 3. Can he now extend his lead? He will start with a run here. Damian Pierce, who's going to rumble and tumble for 15. Excellent running right there by number 31. Pryor will stay in the I formation. Now he will go a little play action fake. He looks to throw. He wants Paul Wilkerson, who will come back for the football, and he reels it down into KC territory. Both offenses seem to have to be perfect today. And here comes Pryor in an empty look. Looks to throw. Finds Richard Palmer underneath. Palmer, who had a quiet day last week, will pick up 6. 2nd down and 4 here. Pryor will stand the aerial attack. He looks to throw, and he wants end zone. Nico Collins. Collins go up and go get a touchdown, Houston. You gotta be kidding me. Nico Collins does it again here in the postseason, and he does it again here for his Houston team. 36-yard shot. Mason Pryor trusting in his young superstar. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Just like that, KC's down again by 10 here. Here comes Patrick Mahomes, though. He looks to throw. Here's Edwards out of the backfield, and he's going to pick up 5. 3rd down and 4 here. These 2 linebackers in the A-gap, they don't go. Mahomes looks to throw. Now he's looking to run here. Christian Harris is back there for an excellent tackle here. And that will force a 4th down and the first punt of today's action. Pryor will start at his own 36-yard line. Last possession was able to take the shot in the end zone, and now will they have a long possession here. Here comes Pierce for 4. 2nd down and 6 now. 2 tight end formation here. Here comes Damian Pierce up the gut, and Pierce will pick up 5. 3rd down and 1, trying to avoid a quick 3 and out. Here comes Vernon trying to cut it outside, and he won't be able to. That'll force Houston to punt here. Both teams having to trade punts now. But an excellent punt by the punter. Now Patrick Mahomes is backed up inside his own 3-yard line here. Here comes Edwards trying to give his team a little breathing room. He won't really be able to do so. I think Houston's going to stick to this man-to-man cover defense here, telling Mahomes, you got to beat us somehow. Here comes Juju, though. Breaking free. No one's able to tackle Juju Smith-Schuster, their number 1 receiver, and he's going to be tackled at midfield. Just as I say that, Juju makes a play. Keeping Travis Kelsey in check is also very important here for our defense. This pass will go to Kelsey. Kelsey's trying to break free, and he's going to get 8. Here comes a 3rd down and 2 here. Will KC run a play before the 2-minute warning? They do so. Kelsey underneath now, as he's going to pick up 5 and more. And I think if you're Patrick Mahomes after that play, it's kind of a sigh of relief. And now it's the 3rd down and 4, trying to at least get a field goal out of this possession. Mahomes got hit, it's incomplete. And now you have to settle for 3. As the Chiefs will send out their field goal unit to try to make this game by 7. As the field goal is going to be a fake. It's a fake. Wide open. I don't know who that is. It's an offensive lineman. Touchdown, Kansas City. You got to be kidding me. Oh my goodness, I have not seen a fake field goal attempt here. And Andy Reid is bringing out all of the stops. I don't even know who threw the football. It's one of their backup quarterbacks, and Brown is able to catch it. That's their left tackle. Oh my God. What the fuck did we just watch? Well, KC was able to get a score here. Now we are up by 3. A minute 20 to go, 3 timeouts. Here comes Pryor. He looks to throw, and he wants to take a deep shot of his own. Paul Wilkerson has a step on McDuffie. It's incomplete. 3rd down and 11 here. Pryor's just going to hand the ball off to Dameon Pierce. Pierce trying to break free, and he's not going to be able to do so. We're going to have to punt here. Well, now Patrick Mahomes has 55 seconds and a timeout to work with. Can he get a score? Mahomes looks to throw. He finds Travis Kelce, and Kelce's able to get the first down and a lot more. Staying in this hurry-up offense here, 20 seconds and counting. Mahomes now will look to run here. Open field in front of him. Patrick Mahomes gets blasted at the 37-yard line by Adoree Jackson. No timeout yet called by KC. What do you do? And KC will call a timeout now here with 1 second on the ticker, as they are going to line up for a long field goal attempt. Or they will fake it and get the ball to their big left tackle. Nope, they're going to actually kick it. Field goal's up, and it's good. We have a tied up game here at 17. As we're going to head into halftime here today, folks. My goodness, what a first half here. Here in the AFC Championship game, we're tied up here at 17 apiece. Mahomes was able to gift us with a turnover, but ever since then, it's really been a back and forth affair here. Both teams trading blows, trading punts, but the risky calls by Andy Reid has been the difference. Going for it on 4th down that led to a score, and then going for it or faking a field goal, which allowed them to get a touchdown. Those calls there by Andy Reid, trusting in his team. We need that on ourselves. But now Patrick Mahomes will have the football here at the beginning of the second half, and let's go see who will get to the Super Bowl here and represent the AFC. Here comes Patrick Mahomes, Juju Smith-Schuster, Travis Kelce, and company. Can Patrick Mahomes go down the field and score a touchdown to take the lead for the first time in today's action? Let's go see. They'll start at their own 25-yard line now. Mahomes, 3 receivers here to the left. Can this Houston defense now step up here? Pass caught here, Kelce. Kelce will be able to get the first down and a lot more. Mahomes will go under center here on 1st down. To take the snap, Clyde Edwards-Helaire with a carry, and he's going to get 6 more. Bunch formation now here to the left as Mahomes is changing up the play. Going to turn to an empty look here. Keeping Mahomes inside the pocket is still our #1 focus in stopping Travis Kelce. This pass, though, will go to Marcus Callaway, and Callaway's able to get the first down. Mahomes staying in this empty formation as he looks to throw. Slings it outside now. Here's Kelce, the veteran tight end, is able to get 9 more. Looks like Houston wants to stay in this man-to-man type of defense here. Mahomes going to motion Callaway now. Going to fake it to him, and this is going to be a run here. And this is going to be Adoree Jackson, who lives in the backfield. 3rd down and 3 here, trying to force a punt. I formation here for Mahomes. Play fake, looks to throw, failing the rush, and that is Christian Harris with a big time sack here off the blitz. Sometimes you've got to send those here if you're Houston, and it works in their favor here on 3rd down. Here comes Mason Pryor. Pryor will start at his own 17-yard line here at the beginning of the second half now. Here comes his first possession. He wants to find the end zone here. Pryor will start at his own 17, under center. Here comes Dameon Pierce. Pierce trying to cut it outside, and he will be met at the backfield, loss of a yard. 3rd down and 11 here for Pryor. Empty look, looks to throw. He finds Richard Palmer, and Palmer gets the first down and more. Keeping the possession going now here. I formation, 2 receivers out there. Gonna take the snap. Here comes Pierce. Pierce cuts it back inside, and he's able to pick up 5 more. 3rd down and 3 here. Offset I formation. Pryor handed the ball off to Pierce, and that's going to demoralize the defense. 1st down and more. When you can run the football on 3rd down and 3 and pick up the first down and get it, it hurts the defense's morale a lot. As Houston has stayed very balanced here. 15 passes to 15 runs. Pryor will now turn to this ground game here as Dameon Pierce is able to pick up 5. Shotgun here for Pryor. He needs this conversion. He looks to throw. Casey sends a blitz here. Richard Palmer's turn, and Palmer catches it, but it's 4th down and inches. Oh my. And just like Andy Reid, Houston is going to have the guts to go for it here on 4th down and inches. Pryor takes a snap. Here comes Christian Thomas, and Thomas, the fullback dive, gets the first down. Every possession is so important here in the AFC Championship game. Pryor in the shotgun looks to throw, slings it over the middle. Palmer caught it. He gets the first down. Fresh set of downs here for Houston. Almost to the 2-minute clock here at the 3rd quarter. Motioning Wilkerson. Wilkerson breaking free, getting good blocks here as he's able to get the first down and more. If you're able to punch this in, if you're Houston right now, you got 1 quarter to work with. Here comes Pierce up the gut, and he gets 6 more. 2nd down and 4 here. Pryor takes the snap. He looks to throw. He wants Calvin Ridley, and Ridley, the veteran receiver, is able to reel it down. Every weapon in the toolbox being utilized now. Goal to go action here. Pryor takes the snap. He looks to throw. Looking end zone, not like anything. He has Collins, and he's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off here. And that's Felton with the INT. Oh, he had Collins open. He didn't see him until late. And then he threw it. And now Patrick Mahomes and company will start their own 20. Felton reading the eyes of the quarterback all the way. And that is demoralizing here for this Houston offense. Patrick Mahomes will start at his own 20-yard line here. Tied up ball game. Looks to throw. Failing the rush. John Franklin Myers, his first sack of today's action. Really haven't called the numbers of these defensive linemen here of Houston. Mahomes takes the snap. Houston sends an all-out blitz off the screen. It's going to be intercepted. Rashawn Evans. Evans back the other way. Got tripped up here. But at the beginning of the 4th quarter, Houston has an opportunity to take the lead. Here at the beginning of the 4th quarter, Houston just got an interception. Pryor in the shotgun takes the snap. He looks to throw. He wants Palmer. Palmer's off his hands. 3rd down and 6 here. Pryor takes the snap. He looks to throw. He was looking end zone. Wants Wilkerson, and he got him. Touchdown, Houston. All 3 of the big 3 scored in today's action, and Houston will have a 7-point advantage. And now Patrick Mahomes, with 9:19 left to go here in the AFC Championship game, is down by 7. Can he get a good possession going here? Play action fake, looks to throw, slings it down the field, and it's almost intercepted. This opportunistic defense has already caused 2 turnovers here, and we don't see Patrick Mahomes throwing too many interceptions throughout his career. Quickly throws now. Here's Juju off the pick. He's able to get 9. It's 3rd down and 1 here. Mahomes needing the conversion. He takes the snap, looks to throw, got Juju yet again. 1st down and more. It's a 3rd down and 9 here. Trying to get off the field is this Houston offense, this Houston defense. Kelsey caught it over the middle, but it's 4th down. Houston will start backed up inside their own 4-yard line. They have the advantage here. But now can you run this clock out? Here comes Dameon Pierce, rumbling and tumbling for 6. Pryor under center here, as he's going to be motioning Gino Duvall. Takes the snap, fakes it to Duvall, looks to throw. He wants Wilkerson, and he got Wilkerson here at the 23. Some heads-up plays here by this Houston offense here. Back to this I formation and back to Dameon Pierce. And Pierce will get 7 more. Gotta think if you can get a touchdown on this possession here and a lot of time off this clock, Houston will be sending themselves to the Super Bowl. Pryor looks to throw. Slings it over the middle for Nico Collins. Collins goes up and he goes and gets it. 1st down and more. Pryor's gonna motion now. Nico Collins takes the snap, fakes it to Collins, and he wants Duvall. Duvall, fumble picked up here. All the KC players was able to pick it up here. Back the other way. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, Paul Wilkerson was able to tackle Whitehead here. But Gino Duvall, the rookie receiver, put the ball on the ground. A trickery here in Houston, and it did not work in their favor. Mahomes will start this drive at Houston's 11. Here comes Edwards-Helaire here, and he's gonna get 4 more. Here comes a 3rd down and 3 here. Can pick up a 1st down. Mahomes takes the snap. He wants end zone. Juju, score, touchdown KC. Taking the gift of Gino Duvall, and now they're an extra point away from tying up this game yet again. Less than 3 minutes to go here in the AFC Championship game. We have a tied up game. Pryor will start this drive with a little play action fake. Looks to throw, failing the rush. He wants to take his shot. He does so, and it's off the hands of defenders. Pryor wanted to take his deep shot. He just needed a little bit more time. Empty look now as he looks to throw. Slings it to the outside here. Wilkerson, who caught it, as he's going to get the first down and a lot more. Pistol formation now here. A minute and 2:13 left to go. Here's Damian Pierce, and Pierce will send us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to go here. Houston faces a 3rd down and 4 here. Tied up at 24. Pryor takes the snap. He looks to throw. He wants Richard Palmer, and that's off the hands, and it's incomplete. And we will punt. Well, what's the old saying? Whoever has the ball last wins the game here. And now it's up to Mahomes. Mahomes has a tied up game. Can he find the end zone and get a field goal? He gets Kelsey for a big 14-yarder. Hurry up offense now here. A minute 30 left to go here for Patrick Mahomes. He looks to throw, slings it. Kelsey came back for the football, caught here at the 34. Staying in this hurry up defense here, trying to keep this defense off balance. Kelsey yet again, his 3rd reception on this drive. Well, here we go. 3rd down and 4 here. You got to at least get into field goal range, though. Here comes Mahomes. Mahomes looking to escape this pocket. He's going to do so. Marcus Cook gets him, shoves him out of bounds. Timeout, though, called. Are they in field goal range? That's the real question here. I formation now. Going to hand the ball off to Hilaire, and Hilaire is able to get some yardage. Houston has to start utilizing some timeouts. 2nd down and 6 here, 14 seconds to go. Here comes Mahomes. Edwards-Hilaire with the big gate here, and Derek Stingley just let him score, and he is gonna score. Edwards-Hilaire will find the end zone here now with 8 seconds to go. And did Patrick Mahomes just put a knife through this Houston fan base? 8 seconds to go here. Houston put Paul Wilkerson back there to receive this kickoff here. He will receive it at his own 2-yard line. Can Paul Wilkerson make a play here? And Wilkerson is going to be tackled at his own 31. 2 seconds to go. 2 seconds left to go here in the AFC Championship game. What is your best play here? As Houston will call a timeout, though. Houston called a timeout there, maybe trying to get a different formation there for KC. Pryor takes the snap, play action fake, he looks to throw. He wants Nico Collins, and he got Collins, and he shoved out of bounds. But that's it. That's it right there. Nico Collins is able to go over 100 yards here in the championship game. But that will do it here. The Kansas City Chiefs will be beating the Houston Texans 31-24 in a ball game where it was a close game. Both teams caused turnovers. Both teams caused everything. But KC was a little bit more gutsy at correct times, faking a field goal attempt to score a touchdown, fake going for it on 4th down. We went for it on 4th down one time, but my goodness, KC was able to run the football better than us. They were able to do everything better than us here. And now we are sent home here, packing, going to the off season, having to think about what could have been here in year 5. As you know, our big 3 playmakers did everything they possibly could. Nathan Pryor had a good season, or Pryor had a good game. Can't really put it on him. Pierce had a good day. Paul Wilkerson did his job. Nico Collins, Richard Palmer. Could blame Gino Duvall, who put that ball on the ground that gave KC that score. John Franklin Myers and Harris got a sack. Got 2 interceptions from 2 players that we don't expect to. It's just unfortunate. Oh, we are sent home, packing, with an excellent record, an excellent team, an excellent season, and we lost in a ball game where honestly we had every opportunities, but Kansas City just took more of advantage of it. You know, it's just unfortunate. My goodness. So who will be the KC will be playing? They're gonna play against the Carolina Panthers. The Panthers started a rookie quarterback this year in Luke Gordon here, and they have Tony Pollard. They have also Devin Duvernay, a couple players from our team. But my goodness, we were sent home. Feels like way too early. It feels like this was a special season. This was the season that we were going to go on and get to the Super Bowl and represent, but KC was able to do so. Look at the Pro Bowl list here. Mason Pryor is the quarterback. Damian Pierce is the running back. Was running back 3. Christian Thomas made it. Got to assume that one of our 3 receivers would get in, and none of them did. No one at tight end. Green made it in as the number 2 offensive guard. Chase Linovich made it in. Nick Bosa got in. And I think that will be about it. Nova got in. Christian Harris got in. Derek Stingley. Let's see. Anyone else? Matt Gay. And that's it. So we had a few Pro Bowlers representing, but that's not what we want, of course. So we're going to continue to sim here. My goodness, guys. So what's next here for the for us? And that's the question, as we do have an upgrade here for Derek Stingley. We'll go do that. We'll go man-to-man with him, make him a scheme fit, might as well. But what's next here in the Houston Texans franchise rebuild? So this is the game plan, as it looks like, well, actually we don't know just yet. We'll leave it here. So what's next here? So we will now be going through the next 5 seasons with this roster. Not exactly the same roster, but it will be this roster. It will be 1 episode per season. So we'll do an off season at the beginning of the episode. And then we'll go through the season, go through any sort of storylines. We'll take things slow. I will not be hopping into any sort of games. It's just going to be me simming and seeing where this team can potentially go now. You know, what more can we do here, as it looks like Nova here got to X Factor, I want to say. He did, yeah, he received X Factor, so his contract's gonna be a little bit more expensive. Got to assume that. But of course, in reality, what are we going to do with this team? What more changes do we have to make? And that's gonna be the question. So we're gonna have 5 years. There will be 5 individual episodes going through season by season and trying to get to the Super Bowl. Now, I will do this. Let's just say in the first, like, let's just say we do get to a Super Bowl, I may make that its own separate episode for you guys, and just play that game, and just so then we do have either a Super Bowl, just a Super Bowl on the channel for this series. But this will be a way for us to wrap up careers, scenes, any sort of career stats, wrapping up the story, basically. And that's what we're gonna do here. There will be some Madden 24 content dropping. We're not gonna hop into a major franchise. It's going to be these 5-year rebuilds. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be now the change in the direction of this channel here for at least the next couple months. I don't expect this to be, at most, that's gonna be the uploads for the rest of the year. But I'm assuming that I'm gonna want to get back into playing games and not simming and talking to a screen and just talking to the players about players and stuff. But what a season. What a year 5. Going 15-2. Did not expect that at all. Did not expect us to lose, of course. But let me know down below what you thought of today's action. Let me know down below what changes need to be made here, because changes are going to happen. Let me know what we need to do to get this team over the hump, apparently. But yeah, guys, Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.